I always thought the worst thing about living in old high-rise was the smell in the hallways, or maybe the way the elevator would shudder like it was remembering something it didn't want to share. But last night, on my way home from a late shift, I realized there are floors in this building that don't show up on any blueprint. I pressed 7, but the display flickered to 6.5. My thumb hovered over the buttons, but the elevator had already decided where we were going. The doors slid open onto a pitch-black corridor, thicker than any dark I'd known. My phone's flashlight barely cut through it, but as I hesitated, I heard voices, dozens of them, calling my name from somewhere inside. The thing is, I recognized every single one. My grandmother's gentle lilt, my childhood friend's laughter, my father's raspy whisper, gone since last winter. Each voice sounded exactly like I remembered, only hollowed out and desperate. They begged me to step forward. I tried to retreat, but the elevator panel was dead, buttons unresponsive. The voices grew closer, their tones shifting from pleading to angry, then mournful again. I pressed myself against the back wall, tears stinging my eyes, and that's when I noticed, the walls of the corridor weren't plaster or concrete, but covered in thousands of handprints, each one pressed deep into the darkness, some impossibly small, others twisted, reaching. The last thing I remember before the doors slammed shut was my own voice joining the chorus, calling out for help from the other side. When I finally stumbled out on my floor, I was alone. But every night since, the elevator pauses just a little too long between floors, as if waiting for me to listen closer, and the voices are getting harder to ignore.